take a comfortable position, close your eyes, and begin to breathe slowly and deeply through your nose. As you're breathing slowly, mentally count backwards from 5 to 1 and visualize the numbers as you're counting. At the count of 1, take a deep breath through your nose, and while slowly exhaling, feel a wave of warm relaxation flow slowly over your entire body, from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. You are now in a deeper state of relaxation, much deeper than before. To help you enter a deeper, more relaxed state of being, I'm now going to count from 5 to 1. At the count of 1, imagine yourself walking on a beach. 5, 4, 3, show yourself relaxed. 2, 1. Imagine yourself walking on a beach. You can feel the warm summer sun shining down on your back. Feel your feet digging into the soft white sand as you walk slowly towards the water. There's a soft, warm breeze blowing. You can hear the waves splashing on the beach and feel the warm water as it washes up around your feet. Now look out over the water and notice how the reflection of the sun sparkles and dances on the waves. Turn away from the water and walk back up the beach until you come to dry sand. Then turn around and face the water again and sit down. Now dig your hands into the soft sand and let it run through your fingers. Feel the sand as it runs through your fingers. Become totally absorbed within this experience. The warm sun shining down on you, waves splashing on the beach, the soft, warm sand beneath you. Now take a deep breath and let yourself become even more relaxed. You are now in a deeper, more relaxed state of being, much deeper than before. In case of any interruption or emergency, you can always open your eyes immediately, be totally alert and more aware than ever before. You will continue to hear my voice and be totally aware of everything going on around you. Outside noises and movements will not distract you or alter your concentration. Instead, you will find that outside noises and movements will help you go to deeper levels of greater awareness. To come out of any level of the mind, mentally count from 1 to 5 and tell yourself that at the count of 5 you will open your eyes, be totally awake, in perfect health, and more aware than ever before. Then count slowly from 1 to 3, and at the count of 3, always reinforce what you're going to say at the count of 5. Then continue counting from 4, and then to 5, and at the count of 5, open your eyes, and mentally say to yourself, I am totally awake, in perfect health, and more aware than ever before. My body and mind feel as though it just awoke from 8 hours of normal, natural, healthy, invigorating, and revitalizing sleep. And now bring the first 3 fingers of either hand together, and as you do, feel your mind and consciousness enter a deeper, more expanded state of awareness. Anytime you want to be more aware, or more alert, or to have total recall of any information you have ever read, or seen, or heard, all you have to do is to bring the first 3 fingers of either hand together And as you do, your mind and consciousness will automatically and immediately adjust to that specific level where this information is stored, and it will then be made available to your conscious mind. Anytime you want to have total recall of any information that you are about to read, or see, or hear, simply bring the first 3 fingers of either hand together, and then proceed with what you're going to do. And then in the future, anytime you want to have total recall of any of the information, simply bring the first 3 fingers of either hand together, and the information will immediately and automatically be made available to your conscious mind. Anytime you bring the first 3 fingers of either hand together, your mind will immediately and automatically enter a deeper level of greater awareness. Your heartbeat and respiration will slow down, and your blood pressure will lower itself to a much healthier state and then remain there even after returning to the outer conscious levels. Each time you use the 3-finger technique, it will become stronger and more effective. To gain greater control of these deeper levels of mind, and to learn to focus your energies in order to bring about desired end results, practice counting backwards from 10 to 1 or from 25 to 1. Visualize the numbers as you're counting, and at the count of 1, always visualize yourself as a happier, healthier, more productive human being, being able to accomplish all the things that you want to do. Each time you practice with these counting exercises, you will be more aware of the world around you. To become a more productive human being, practice with these exercises in the morning as soon as you awaken, or in the evening just before you go to sleep. Mentally see yourself accomplishing all the things that you want to do each day. Always see yourself becoming a more ideal person, possessing all the qualities and attributes you desire. Always see yourself in total perfection, both physically and mentally. Whenever you have a specific problem that you are working on, mentally create an image of this problem situation, and then examine it. Examine it in specific detail and from all different aspects. See how this problem situation is affecting you and the people around you. See what you may have done to create this negative situation, or at least to prolong it. And then after you have examined the negative aspect of your problem, erase it from your mind. You can tear the image up like a piece of paper, wipe it clean from your mental screen, or even crumple it up and throw it in the waste paper basket. And from that point on, you never again think of the negative aspect of your problem. In its place, you create a strong mental image of the positive end result that you are working towards, or you would like to see achieved. Always let the positive end result be your final image. In the future, anytime you begin to think of the negative aspect of your problem, immediately cancel it out of your mind and replace it with the image of the positive end result that you are working towards. Then energize this positive end result for at least 5 minutes, 3 times a day, and it will be so. Now take a deep breath and let yourself relax and enter an even deeper, more expanded level of awareness. Every time you enter these deeper levels of mind, you are more capable of increasing your mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. You can always accept or reject any information you receive at any level of the mind, including the outer conscious levels. You are always in complete control. Every time you bring the first 3 fingers of either hand together, your mind will automatically and immediately adjust to a deeper level of greater awareness, where all information that you have ever read, or seen, or heard will immediately be made available to your conscious mind. You have now learned to expand your awareness into the different matter kingdoms and can recall any information perceived there. You have now learned to expand your awareness to any point on this planet and can receive any information perceived there. You have now learned to expand your awareness to any point in the universe and can recall any information you perceive there. You have now learned to become aware of and to communicate with any form of higher intelligence, wherever it may be, and can recall any information you perceive there. You use these abilities only in a positive way and for the betterment of all creation. Negative thoughts or actions have no influence over you at any level of the mind, including the outer conscious levels. You accept only those thoughts and actions that are positive and beneficial to you at this level of the mind or any other level, including the outer conscious levels. You have now discarded from your consciousness all worthless thoughts as they occur or as they are recalled, and concentrate only on those things that bring you health, happiness, security, and peace of mind. You allow your mind to create only positive images of your future. You are in perfect health, physically and mentally. All disease, infection, and injury have no effect on you whatsoever and never will. You are in perfect health. You are always divinely guided and protected. You are now in a deeper state of relaxation, much deeper than before. Now take a deep breath through your nose, and while slowly exhaling, feel your mind expand to an even greater level of consciousness. I'm now going to count from 10 to 1. At the count of 1, you will be in your workshop. At that time, greet your teachers, say your welcome prayer, and then go over and sit on your rug or in your easy chair in a very relaxed position. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now in your workshop. At this time, take a few moments and greet your teachers, say your welcome prayer, and then go over and sit in a very relaxed position. Take your time. As you are sitting comfortably, begin to breathe slowly and deeply through your nose. Feel yourself relax and enter a more aware state of being. Relax, relax, relax. You are now going to experience the end of your life. This will not be an unpleasant experience, but rather one of reflection and review. It is an exercise where you must be totally open and honest with yourself and begin to see exactly who and what you really are. You're going to have an opportunity to see how you affected the world around you and how you affected the lives of the people closest to you. Then you will see what other people think about you. Not what you think or would like them to think, but what they actually think of you. Keep in mind that your life is now over. It is finished. You cannot complete anything that has not been completed or change anything that has already been done. You must now take full responsibility for who and what you were. At the count of 3, you will project yourself to your bedroom and be lying in your bed. 1, 2, 3. You are now in your bedroom, lying in your bed. Feel totally relaxed and completely calm as you are lying in your bed. Breathe slowly and deeply through your nose and relax, relax, relax. You are now in a state of total relaxation and are aware of nothing but my voice. This is not an unpleasant feeling, but one of total relaxation and detachment. Now begin to concentrate within the very center of your head, at a point directly behind the bridge of your nose, where the pituitary gland is located. Concentrate on this point, and the only thing you are aware of is the sound of my voice and the point of concentration in the middle of your head. Keep focusing on the point of the middle of your head and feel yourself being drawn into this spot. Feel yourself being drawn, and as you are, feel yourself releasing your physical body. Just let it go. Let yourself be drawn to the spot in the center of your head and feel yourself float out from your physical body. Now feel the freedom of not being connected to your physical body. Imagine that you are standing alongside your bed and can look down and see your body lying peacefully in the bed. Try to imagine that you are looking at your body lying in bed. See it as clearly as possible and acknowledge within your mind that your life has now ended. It is over. Every relationship is finalized. Every act, every thought, every word and deed is now set in eternity. Nothing can be changed, altered, or finished. All the things that you were going to do are now stopped. All action is complete within this life. It is now time for you to accept the consequences of your every single thought, word, and deed that you have ever done. Your every action and reaction. Take a few moments and reflect on your life. Try to see how you affected the world around you and the people closest to you. How did you affect your family and friends? Ask yourself what this life meant. What did you do that was of any value to yourself or anyone else? What did you fail to do that you should have done? What relationships did you leave unfinished? And what things did you leave unsaid? Take your time. Get a feeling of what this life has meant. Was it worthwhile, or was it wasted? How did you use your time and energy? Did you make people feel better because of their association with you? Were you always fair and honest in your dealings with other people? What effect, either positive or negative, did you have on the world around you? What lessons did you learn from this life? And what ones didn't you learn that you should have? Now step back from your bed and go stand in the corner of your bedroom. Get a clear picture of seeing yourself lying in your bed. There is no emotion, no judgment, just a feeling of detachment, of being removed from the situation. At this time, the people who were closest to you during your life are going to come into your bedroom and come over and view your dead body lying in bed. They will not be aware of your consciousness standing in the corner. They will only see your life as being over, as being finished. Start with members of your immediate family, your spouse, children, your parents, whether they are alive or dead, siblings. See these people come into your bedroom, and then see how these family members react to your being dead. See how they really react to your life and your death. Not how you think or would like them to act, but how they really act. How does your death affect them? What are their feelings? Remember, there is no emotion or judgment on your part. How did your life affect each of them? These people will now leave your bedroom. And now have some of your closest friends come into your bedroom and have them view your dead body. Go through the same process with each of these people and see how they react, really react, to your being dead. Remember, no judgment or emotion as a result of how they act. Begin to see how you affected each of their lives. What good did you do for these people? Take your time. Everyone will now leave your bedroom. Be aware of any feelings or emotions that you are now experiencing. Acknowledging them is very important to this process. Now again, concentrate on the center of your head and sense a small point of light. Concentrate on this light and sense it getting bigger and brighter. It is getting bigger and bigger until you are completely engulfed by this bright light. The only thing that you are aware of is my voice and the brilliant white light totally engulfing you. Now take a deep breath, and while slowly exhaling, let yourself merge with this brilliant white light. I'm now going to count from 1 to 3. And at the count of 3, you will be standing in front of a beautiful being bathed in a bright white light. This being is going to help you review your life. You are going to have the opportunity to review everything that you have done and to see how your actions affected you, the people around you, and the entire universe. You have to be completely open and honest for this process to work. One, 2, 3. You are now standing in front of a beautiful being who appears as a brilliant white light. Feel yourself being bathed in a white light, radiating from this being. Feel this white light bring warmth and peacefulness to you. Feel the pure love radiating from this beautiful being. Let a feeling of calmness and serenity envelop you. Take this opportunity to review specific events in your life, events that have helped shape your life, both positive and negative. Choose specific events and see how these actions affected you and the people around you. Remember, you can only review your life. Nothing can be changed or altered. The only person you can communicate with is the beautiful being before you. Be very specific and approach this experience with complete openness and honesty. The being before you will now tell you how your life could have been more positive and more loving. He will tell you some of the things you should have done but failed to do. how you could have been a better spouse, parent, child, friend. Listen to the words that are being said to you now. And now let these images begin to fade from your mind. And now listen, and listen very carefully to what the radiant being before you is about to say. Listen as he tells you to release all the guilt and negative feelings that you have. He now tells you to release all feelings and memories of loneliness, sadness, hurt, unhappiness, and pain. Feel yourself become lighter and freer as you release all negative feelings and emotions. Let every bad experience and thought within you be released. Just let it go. You are free and don't need to hang on to all the pain and all the negativity within your life. Release these memories and feelings at this time. The beautiful, radiant being before you now reaches out with his hand, and within his hand is a small ball of brilliant light. He stretches his hand out in front of him and reaches right into your chest. He then places this small ball of brilliant white light within your chest and withdraws his hand. This ball of light is a gift of love from your divine Creator and will remain with you for all time. Experience the warmth as this love begins to flood your whole body. Feel it being absorbed into every cell, into every molecule into every atom of your being. Concentrate on this light and be aware of nothing but the sound of my voice and the brilliant white light flooding through you. Feel this light bring warmth and comfort and love to you. It is now time to forgive yourself of everything you have ever done. Know that you were created out of pure love and in total perfection. Let that perfection manifest within you now. And when you are ready, you can return to your workshop. Once in your workshop, continue to meditate on this experience and feel this beautiful, radiant light as it pours forth from you and affects everything and everyone that you ever see or think of. Then when you are ready, thank your teachers for helping you. Say your farewell prayer, and then return to the outer conscious levels. When you open your eyes, mentally say to yourself, I am wide awake, in perfect health, and more aware than ever before. My body and mind feel as though it has just had 8 hours of normal, natural, healthy, invigorating, and revitalizing sleep. Take your time.